Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I got a notification in my YouTube studio the other day. It's been 10 whole years since I started my YouTube channel. So I thought it would be really fun today to go back and reflect on that journey. I know some of you have been there right from the very beginning and some are brand new. So wherever you found me throughout this period of the last 10 years, I'm so happy to have you here. And yeah, I thought I would go back, react and watch some of my old videos and also talk to you a little bit about how I got started on YouTube, what I've learned, some of the ups and downs, the highs and lows, and just share a bit of this YouTube journey with you because I cannot believe that it has been 10 whole years. Wow, that is a huge chunk of my life. So I've got my laptop here and I'm going to pull up my YouTube channel, and so I'm just going to go back to some of my early videos. And why don't we start at the very beginning? Oh my gosh, I look so young. Hi guys, I'm Hannah from The Nail Trail and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I post fun, cute and simple nail art designs on my blog and my social media accounts. And I've had a bunch of requests from you guys to do some videos, so here I am, and I hope you like what I have in store for you today. I'm going to show you how to get these really cute and simple rainbow leopard print nails. I hope you like it, and let's get started. Alright, let's pause there. I remember filming this video so distinctly as if it was yesterday. So just to backtrack a little bit, I was living in Canberra at the time for work, and my granny had passed away and had left me a little bit of inheritance, a bit of money. Because she was like my biggest fan, she was such a huge supporter of my blog. So I started out with a blog called The Nail Trail, and then I moved to Instagram because that was kind of taking off, and I grew a really big audience really quickly on Instagram. And then I was getting a bunch of requests to create YouTube tutorials. And so when my granny passed away, I decided that I would honor her and her support in my dream of creating this, whatever it was. I didn't even know what it was going to become. And I purchased my very first DSLR camera, and I purchased my very first MacBook so that I could edit my YouTube tutorials. And so she really was what inspired me to start my YouTube channel, along with all the requests that I received on Instagram. And then I had a friend from work come over and help me to film this tutorial. She had a little bit of experience with cameras, so she helped me record, and she was like my cheerleader as I was super awkwardly doing my very first intro. And I think it turned into a really good video. I still think it's one of my best videos that I've ever created, even though, you know, obviously the quality is not that good. It was, yeah, a really fun video and a great little tutorial. So then I got into wanting to do different things with nail polishes, but not actual nail art tutorials. So I started to play with using nail polishes to make things like DIYs. So let's watch this video. Same song. I obviously loved this song. I really did. It's still a good song. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited about this video. I have been wanting to do this for months. Like, I can't even tell you how excited I am. I am going to be showing you today how to make or decorate your own iPhone cases. So cringe. My voice is like so much higher. I obviously by this stage had moved back to Melbourne, and I'm living at my mum's house, so you can see the very pink wall behind, which was not my ideal backdrop. With things inspired by nail polish or actual nail polish. I showed you in my Shop Me Save Everything $1 haul, which I will have linked in the description box below. I showed you that I bought a couple of these cases as well. This song, I feel like everyone used this song in their old YouTube videos. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, and then I loved this one. How that fits. I'm cutting it out. Nail emoji. I'm very carefully cutting along the line. Then just grabbing the case again as a template.
Cute.
And then that's seriously
Look at that old iPhone.
So cool. It looks like I bought this phone case. I love it so much. I've been using it ever since I made it.
It's a really cute phone case.
I really hope you guys liked that video.
My hair looked really good. My hair was really blonde, but also quite short. I like that. Then we've got a bunch of nail art compilation videos. I'm not going to click on them because I feel like that is just way too big videos to watch. Oh, this was fun. I did a 50 facts about me.
And welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a 50 random facts about me video. It's totally random and totally different from what I normally do. I've seen these kind of videos floating around YouTube for a while now, and they're like one of my favorite things to watch.
I'm so gorgeous. Like, I don't mean to sound up myself saying that, but like, I'm so beautiful. And I just remember being so insecure at that age. Like, I was so insecure of my weight and how I looked, and I was super insecure on camera, and you can tell I'm like quite awkward, and I mean bubbly as well, but really self-conscious, being really not confident in my skin. And then I just watch this back and think, oh my gosh, you're so young and so beautiful. I wish you could see back then what I see now. And my teeth are so white.
And so thumbs up this video if you like it, and let's jump straight in. My middle name is Louise. So my name is Hannah Louise Weir.
Oh, my nail polish collection, that was really fun. Let's watch a bit of that.
All my Essie polishes and also a few other nail polish brands. I've got some ice cream nails ones that were sent to me recently. How cute are these bottles? They're little ice cream cones.
I had so many nail polishes, like just ridiculous amounts of nail polishes.
Pastel Neons collection. I love this collection. I've talked about this heaps before. And at the back, I've started storing my OPIs here that I get sent. So yeah, I'm just running out of a bit of space, so I'm having to keep these packed away in this drawer here. But mainly I keep all my Essies in this drawer. So Essie is one of my favorite ever nail polish brands. I get sent pretty much all of the new collections these days, which is fantastic. They're so generous to send them to me, and I just love their polishes.
That was when I was living with my ex. We'd moved out to a townhouse, and we had a spare room, so that was like my nail studio YouTube filming room, and I just remember loving it so much. I could go in there, I could like just close the door and be in my own little world of painting nails and filming. That was one of the most exciting, inspiring times of my life, and I know that I will feel that way again. I know there's going to be projects and passions and things in my future that will ignite that kind of fire within me and that passion and that excitement. But yeah, I look back on that time with just so much fondness. It was such a fun time. So then I started to want to do a few different things. So I can see here I've got like setting New Year's goals and resolutions. I've done some DIYs like upcycling DIY candle jars, how to curl your hair with a straightener. And then I started getting into vlogs. So I started to do some vlogs. I feel like somewhere in here I also did Vlogmas, but I have taken all those videos down now because it was just a different time in my life, and I don't want to have all that up there. I don't think it feels necessary to still have that on my channel, but I've kept some vlogs up on my channel because, and you can go back and watch them if you want, because they were such fun videos and they really showed where I was at that point in time. So I remember this one here.
Saturday morning. I'm starting off this week's vlog now because I am about to head off to Sydney. I'm going up for Max Institute, which is a huge beauty masterclass being run by Max Connectors, my agents.
So this is when I got to speak on a panel at this masterclass and got to meet some of the biggest YouTubers and beauty bloggers in Australia, which was really cool. I wonder if I've got any footage of me on stage. I don't think so. Okay, what next? Oh, VidCon. That was so much fun.
It's VidCon today. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for literally months. Like, I can't even begin to tell you guys how excited I am that VidCon is in my hometown, Melbourne, and I'm going with a whole bunch of friends.
Look how long my hair is. All right, let's skip ahead. Oh, look. So then I started to get into a period where I didn't really want to be on YouTube anymore. I think my passion for nails and nail art was starting to wane, and I was starting to feel like I didn't really want to be doing nail art anymore, and I just felt like I'd lost the drive and the enthusiasm and the passion for doing it. And so I was considering quitting YouTube, and I put up this video, and I remember feeling so afraid and feeling so awkward to open up about how I was feeling, because I'd kind of built it up in my head and I'd put all this pressure on myself that I had to be this nail artist for my audience, and I felt this huge obligation to show up and to keep posting the same kind of content. And I look back on it now and I just think, I wish I could have told my younger self that you don't have to box yourself into doing one type of content. And of course, you're going to change interests. And of course, you're going to want to move in different directions and follow different paths in life. And that is okay. You don't have to feel stuck and limited and put into a small box, and it's okay to branch out. But at the time, it just felt like the scariest thing ever. And I was so afraid that people would unfollow and lose interest, and people would not want to watch me anymore, and people would only be interested if I was sharing my old kind of content. And I guess I was just afraid of rejection. I was afraid of what people would think of me. And yeah, that's been a big part of my journey, and I've shared recently my story. So much of that has been about overcoming what other people think of me and learning to not care what others think. And of course I do care what people think, and I, want to provide value, and I want to create things that inspire people and that people enjoy to watch. But if it's at the cost of my own enjoyment, and if I'm not really feeling inspired and passionate about it, then there's just really no point in me doing it. So I just remember feeling that way. And then I started to share other things, and I got such an amazing response, and people were so supportive. And so I started to share different things. I started to do like cleaning and reset routines. I did some decluttering, which I've been talking about a bit more recently, my journey to minimalism and decluttering all my belongings. I started to do some journaling videos, like bullet journaling. And I suppose I was really just trying to find who I was, trying to get to know myself more. And I feel like I'm still kind of in that journey. It's really kicked off that journey of self-discovery for me. And so much about getting to know myself is the way that I express myself creatively, which is on YouTube and in my content that I create. And then I did my huge nail polish declutter, which again, I won't go into because I talked about that very recently. I did a whole dedicated video on the journey of decluttering my nail polish collection. And then we have this video, which was very difficult to film.
Hello. So it has been a very long time since I jumped on the camera and filmed, so bear with me. It has been a year. And I really feel like I'm ready to come back to YouTube now. I had to take a break. I had to take time for myself.
This is really hard to film. I remember I'd moved back with my mum, and I had taken a huge break from filming YouTube videos because my life was completely falling apart. And then I just I felt like I needed to come on and share where I was at and what was going on, because I'd built such a connection with my community. And yeah, that was really, I guess, from there, the point where I started to pick myself back up and started to rebuild my life, which again I've shared about recently. But then I moved out. I moved out with Luke and Pete, and we got a share house, and then I started to share some different videos. I shared the moving vlog. Let's watch a little bit of that. A lot has been going on. Grief is so challenging, so confusing. It also has a way of being really clarifying. It opened my eyes up and it made me remember who I was and reconnect with that person that I had lost for a very long time. Some of you may know my friends Luke and Peter. We decided to move out together and get a place. So I'm really keen to kind of share that journey, I guess, of closing that last chapter and opening a new one. So we think we found our dream house, our place.
Is that nail polish on your camera?
I love.
That was so much fun. And then I got into mindfulness. Yeah, it was around this time that I started to train to become a meditation teacher. And then I started to share mindful videos and just put it a little bit into my YouTube channel. I think I was still a little bit scared to branch out again. And I was still unsure of who I was and what I wanted to create. But yeah, I can see I started to do some more journaling videos and some things about mindfulness. And then I introduced you to my new boyfriend, which is my now husband, Alex. We both look so young, even though that was only like 4 years ago. So cute. So then Alex and I did a bunch of vlogs together. We did Vlogmas, we did a lot of fun things. I took myself on a self-love journey and I shared about that. I did like a series of self-love videos. So then I started to share my podcast on here. I had been podcasting for a few years before this, but I wanted to share the video format of my podcast. So I started to post my podcast on here. And I can see now why my engagement dropped so much, because I didn't really know who I was. I didn't really know what kind of content I wanted to create. I was just kind of throwing things out there and then hoping that people would want to watch it and see it. And yeah, it was just a period of experimentation, I suppose. And I feel like I'm still kind of in that period of figuring out what it is that I want to share. Then we moved to the country and I shared a bit of that journey, why we moved out of the city to the countryside where we live right now. And then over the last few months, I've been in the process of reviving my channel, trying to bring new life to it and get some more engagement happening and really attract my people, attract the audience that are interested in what I have to share and what I have to offer. And so that has been, again, a bit of a period of experimentation, trying different things, sharing more of who I am, opening up a bit more, trying to, not even trying, but just being more authentic, expressing different parts of myself and sharing more of my journey. And that kind of brings me to where I am today. So that has been my last 10 years on YouTube. Obviously, I have skipped over a lot and it's been a very sped up version. And I haven't been able to talk about every single step and part of the journey, but there has been a lot, and you can go back and watch my old videos if you're interested. There's still a lot of them up there. I did take a lot down, like I said before, because I just feel like they don't really represent who I am anymore, and also just for obvious reason, old chapters of my life that I don't want to rehash, and things that I have let go of that I don't want to hold on to anymore. So I've just kind of kept the videos up there that paint the picture of who I am now and how I've come to get here. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching. This has been a fun video to film. I thought it would be really nice to do a little trip down memory lane and to share this YouTube journey that I've been on, and I'm really excited to continue. I feel like I have so many more ideas of things that I want to share on here, and I feel like we're only just getting started. Who I am today is completely different to who I was 10 years ago when I first started this channel, but I also think it's really nice to kind of keep that, and I think that's one of the biggest lessons that I've learnt through creating this YouTube channel is that it's okay to be who you are, and in fact that is the greatest gift that you can give to your viewers, to other people and to the world, is to be the most authentic expression of who you are. And that doesn't have to be one niche, and that doesn't have to be one type of content, and perhaps that will come at the cost of getting tons and millions and lots of followers and views. But I think as a creative, it can feel really limiting to only put yourself into one particular box and have one niche that you create in. And we're humans, we evolve, we change and we grow. And so I think it's really beautiful to be able to see that journey of growth and to be able to reflect on just how far we've come. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you're brand new to this channel and you've only found me in the last few months, or if you have been here since the very beginning, I just want to send you the biggest hug and thank you, and I'm just so grateful for you. A lot of people have come and gone over the years. My followers have fluctuated, and I know a huge bunch of you have also just been there for me throughout it all, and I appreciate you so much. So I'm sending you all my love. Mwah. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you very soon. Bye. I always go red because I get excited and I also get vulnerable, and I go red when I'm opening up. Don't mind me.